I say things to the borderline like, "Oh my God, you're in trouble."
You got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, Amika's in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop.
Shit.
This is really happening. Obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro.
When he said the shopping line, in real life, what did you say?
He was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out. You take you shopping and I get you some flash. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding.
It was someone's wedding?
It was Chris Lighty's wedding. He said, no, he's there. No, he knows this. And I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? Certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. It's like, he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway.
Diddy's name has always carried weight. From global hits to high-end parties, the man was a walking empire. But behind that fame was a storm that had been building for years, and now it's finally come crashing down. Officially, Diddy's serving a 4-year sentence after being charged with 2 counts tied to transporting individuals for illegal acts. It's a short bid compared to the empire he built, but the damage to his image, massive. Still, none of this shocked the people who've been watching him for years. There were always whispers, freaky rumors, odd stories, strange energy around his name. People in the industry said things felt off but stayed silent. Then came one man who never feared backlash, 50 Cent. While most of Hollywood tiptoed, 50 spoke loud and clear, dragging Diddy's name into the daylight.
When you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping. Talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
What is he talking about? People say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of it. No, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
What's wild is that it wasn't always hate between them. Way back, 50 actually worked with Diddy. Ghostwriting, hanging in studios, even talking about signing to Bad Boy. For a brief moment, they were in the same circle, working the same grind. But if you study their chemistry, it's clear. 50 was never truly a fan. He saw through the shine early on. People always wonder, why does 50 hate Diddy so much? Theories fly everywhere. Street beef, personal betrayals, women, money, you name it. But according to 50, it all came down to one awkward moment that flipped the switch forever.
Pop was like, yeah, like, oh, it's like, yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like, we can just hang out. We gotta kick it. Yo, why don't we, like, go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, this just said. I got the fuck away from him, because I was like, this is wait, just tell me he take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. So there's a little fruit pie. Didn't go weird ass pictures and shit like that. I'll be sitting out there for no reason. Yo, accident pictures would be like kissing it. Like that doesn't happen by accident.
Diddy once asked him to go shopping together, just a chill outing. But 50, already hearing strange rumors, took it as a red flag. That simple invite sparked one of hip-hop's longest-running grudges. From that point on, 50 treated Diddy like an enemy dressed in designer. And when he clowns, he goes for the jugular. Like the time he posted a photo of Diddy on a bike with the caption, "You know there ain't no seat on that bike, right?" Fans lost their minds. The ultimate petty shot heard around the internet. When Diddy finally got sentenced, 50 didn't hide his joy. He practically celebrated it.
My favorite hero?
I have a lot of guys that I look up to, their accomplishments, but I wouldn't call them my heroes.
Right. You don't wear another man's jersey on your back.
Yeah.
Respect. Your favorite villain?
My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
while Diddy sat behind bars thinking, 4 years, that's light, I'll come out strong. 50 was already sharpening his next move. Because if there's one thing the man's known for, it's patience. He waits like a shark circling slow, and when he strikes, he aims to end careers, not just hurt feelings. See, 50 didn't just troll for likes, he plotted. For over 20 years, he quietly collected interviews, videos, and receipts tied to Diddy's behind-the-scenes life. While most people laughed off the rumors, 50 kept notes. He's been piecing together a story that he's now turned into a full-blown documentary aimed straight at Diddy's legacy. And here's where it gets wild. The man's promotion game is ruthless. He's been doing interviews left and right, and fans swear they've never seen him this happy.
They can call me Curtis.
Great. And is there anything else that's not okay for people to call you?
Don't call me Puffy or Tyrese.
Okay.
Allegedly assaulted his son's football coach with kettlebells, but you immediately, you went on Instagram with this. Did he find that amusing?
He probably didn't.
The man's glowing, cracking jokes, smiling like someone who just hit the jackpot of revenge. You can feel the satisfaction in every clip. This isn't business, it's personal. One of the funniest details, 50 reportedly chose to do one interview specifically with ABC because that's one of the few channels Diddy can actually watch in prison. So while Diddy's stuck behind bars, there's 50 on national TV talking about him, smiling, joking, and turning the whole thing into viral gold. Then he posted it on Instagram, tagging Diddy directly, just to make sure the message landed where it was supposed to. Diddy's team didn't take it quietly. They released a public statement calling 50's documentary a shameful hit piece with no regard for truth. They claimed he had no right to use certain private footage, saying it was taken from personal recordings never meant to see the light of day. But here's the twist. 50 actually owns the footage legally. Reports say it went up for sale through private channels, and 50 outbid everyone to buy it outright. He was the highest bidder, straight cash. Once the paperwork cleared, he owned every second of it. Even Diddy's former bodyguard confirmed that the transaction was above board, meaning 50 can legally use that footage however he wants.
I didn't do nothing Puffy did. Yeah, no, it was just so excitement. There's so much excitement that there was no reason for me to put something in our drink. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this. Huh?
The foundation.
Yeah. Thank you. I told you I'd jump around.
So while Diddy's sitting in his cell fuming, 50's out here running the internet, releasing trailers, dropping jokes, and watching the world eat it up. And let's be real, when it comes to petty precision, nobody moves like 50. Every post, every quote, every clip feels like part of a master revenge plan that's finally coming full circle. What started as an awkward shopping invite has turned into one of the most ruthless rivalries in hip-hop history. And the crazy part, 50's not even done yet. At this point, 50 Cent's trolling has reached academic levels. It's not just petty, it's strategic, measured, and shockingly effective. Fans joke that the devil works hard, but 50 Cent works harder. And after watching this saga unfold, it's starting to sound like pure truth.
Hand out my pocket, man. Get your hand out my pocket. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing on the channel. Get your hand out my pocket, man. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I see, yo. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. Nah, look at me, man. I see what you're doing, man. Yeah, you gonna make me, okay.
He's not just mocking Diddy for entertainment. He's rewriting how celebrity feuds work. Instead of a few angry tweets or diss tracks, he's building multimedia exposés, turning real-life scandals into streaming gold. And the wildest part? He's doing it all while keeping that same grin he had when he first came into the game. People say revenge fades with time. 50 Cent just proved it matures instead. His patience is unmatched. For 2 decades, he's been stockpiling ammunition for this exact moment. When others moved on, he stayed focused. And now, he's cashing in on one of the biggest cultural moments of the decade. Insiders say the documentary isn't just gossip. It's layered with unseen footage, interviews from former insiders, and timelines that connect dots people ignored for years. Some viewers are calling it the most explosive thing since surviving R. Kelly.
Hello. Good morning. You like that shit? Well, the next time you see Puffy, you tell him I said,
You don't act like a
And if that comparison's even halfway true, Diddy's reputation may never recover. Meanwhile, 50's public energy is pure satisfaction. He laughs about it in interviews, posts clips of himself on Instagram drinking champagne, and drops captions like, "Timing is everything." It's classic 50s, equal parts comedy, business, and straight-up dominance. And that's what separates him from everyone else. This isn't emotional, it's methodical. He plays chess while everyone else is still learning checkers. His moves are layered. A documentary drop here, a social media post there, all working together to keep Diddy's name in the headlines while keeping his own pockets full. If universities ever offered a class in strategic petty marketing, 50 Cent would be the first guest lecturer, because what he's doing isn't just trolling, it's branding. He's turned rivalry into revenue, drama into dominance, and somehow made himself look both ruthless and hilarious at the same time.
I took a pill, but it was for me to perform better. For her to remember, buddy.
I didn't give her a drink so she forget what the happened.
Inside prison walls, Diddy's reportedly furious, pacing, venting, and trying to figure out how the man he once worked with became his biggest public nightmare. Every new headline about 50's documentary is like another jab, and there's nothing he can do but watch. According to sources, Diddy's team tried to fight back legally, arguing that private footage wasn't meant for public use, but the purchase contract shuts that door completely. Once 50 bought those rights, the power shifted forever, and if you know 50, you know he's not letting that leverage go anytime soon. Meanwhile, fans are glued to every update. Each clip, meme, and soundbite adds another layer to this saga that's already one of the most talked about celebrity feuds in years. The story's no longer just about Diddy's downfall. It's about how one man turned patience into power and revenge into an art form. Even people who don't follow hip-hop closely are watching this unfold like a high-stakes movie. Diddy's team calls it defamation, 50 calls it storytelling. And somewhere between those two truths lies one undeniable fact. Nobody plays the long game like Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. What makes this story even more intense is how publicly 50's enjoying it. He's not hiding behind PR. He's laughing out loud, posting jokes, doing interviews, and staying completely unbothered. It's the confidence of a man who feels like he's already won.
The meeting, and it was so crazy that Diddy didn't sign him. I know that was one of the biggest mistakes of Bad Boy. And, you know, the Preem situation, and, you know, a lot of people were scared of Preem. 50 wasn't.
And maybe he has, because while Diddy serves his time and fights to rebuild his image, 50's name is trending for all the right reasons. He's turned old beef into viral content, into streaming success, into cultural commentary, and somehow managed to stay on top through all of it. In the end, this feud isn't about anger anymore, it's about legacy. 50 turned his grudge into a career move that will be studied for years to come. The lesson? Revenge doesn't always come fast, but when it's built right, it hits harder than anything money can buy. The internet sums it up perfectly. The devil works hard, but 50 Cent works harder. And at this point, even Diddy himself probably agrees, because there's no escaping the spotlight when your rival owns the show.